Hi, I'm Dave Stern, one of the partners and owners of the law firm Stern Cohen, workers' compensation lawyers. So, a very common phone call that we get from clients, and this is normally a couple of weeks into their case already, is what's going to happen at the first hearing? I got something in the mail. It says I have a hearing in front of a judge. What does this all mean? Well, for many of you, this is your first time with a workers' compensation case or being in some type of litigation. And I could see how getting that in the mail would raise a lot of questions. So hopefully I can address that briefly here. Once we file the case for you, within 2 weeks, the judge is going to schedule a hearing. One of the goals of the workers' compensation adjudication system is to move these cases along as quickly as possible because injured workers are often out of work, perhaps without income, so a delay in litigation serves no one's purpose. So the case will get listed pretty quickly for a hearing. There are some judges, and we will inform you of this, that will actually hear from you at the first hearing, where you will give your testimony in front of the judge. That can certainly be nerve-wracking. We understand that. Rest assured, we're going to talk to you before that hearing starts. We're going to prepare you. We're going to tell you what to expect, what questions we're going to ask, and we'll ask you or tell you some questions that we anticipate from the other side. Obviously, we have no way to know everything you're going to be asked, but having done this for a long time, we have a pretty good sense for the types of questions you'll be asked. So we'll have you prepared for that hearing. However, an overwhelming majority of the time, especially during the global pandemic, is that the first hearing is actually held as a pre-trial hearing. So what does that mean? Well, the judge is going to tell both sides how long they have to take evidence. And in another video, I will explain to you what depositions are and what type of evidence that we take. But normally at that first hearing, if you don't testify, which is most of the time, the judge will give both sides how long they have to complete their cases, so we can then relay to you exactly when certain events are going to take place in your case. So the first hearing normally gives us a real good idea for the timeline and what to expect here, and some dates start to come into focus in terms of when certain things will occur in your case. And we will communicate this to you. We will tell you before the hearing if it's just going to be a pre-trial, where dates will be set, or if you're actually going to need to attend. But there's nothing wrong with having questions about this. Feel free to call us about it. But we will certainly be telling you if you are needed at the hearing and what to expect at that hearing.